All right, you're going to be taking a look at stock ticker symbol ZENO. This one was requested. And like I always say, we'll definitely try our best to get through them all. Currently traded at $1, the almighty $1. That's where you're currently at right now, up 14. What does it say? 4.17% for today. Coming off of this, obviously you guys had this big gap up right here. But here's another gap down here that actually came up and followed up to fill right here. Believe it or not, but it did it. Even though you're at the 59.68 area, 68 area definitely filled that gap coming back down. So people would have said, no way, that thing's going from $1.60 back down to 59 cents in a day to fill a gap. But guess what? It did. You guys bounced off of that support line, that big support at 59. You guys bounced off that nicely up to your next resistance at 67 to follow up at the next resistance line, which would have been 86.78, turning that into a support line the following day and plowed right through that. Let me see if there's a gap right here. Let's see where this one opened at, closed. Okay, so this one closed at 92 and this one opened at 94. So now you guys have a gap here at the 92, 94 area. You might be able to pick something off of that before you bounce off that 10-day simple moving average. It's a very, very strong possibility in my personal opinion. So go ahead and keep an eye on that. I think that personally it might trend down here and bounce off this 10-day simple moving average after the completion of a gap fill. Definitely watch it though, because if buying volume picks up, it could go ahead and just bounce up through there. I still personally think that it's going to come down to that area one more time. I think that you'll end up getting a close around a 91, 92 before it moves.
All right, so their latest press release was on February 22nd. Is Zenosense Incorporated MIDS quantitative testing commences. So from Valencia, Spain, Zenosense Incorporated, a healthcare technology company primarily focused on the development and commercialization of MIDS cardiac, a point of care POC handheld device for the early detection of certain cardiac events, biomarkers to significantly accelerate the triage, diagnostics, treatment, and disposition of patients reporting chest pain and with suspected acute myocardial infarction, which is a heart attack, is pleased to announce that MIDS Medical Limited, MML, our joint venture based at SkyTech, Daresbury, has completed construction of 2 bench readers designed to test 2 methods of magnetic nanoparticle detection. Following an initial bench rig evaluation phase in Q4 2016, MML has designed and constructed 2 types of rigs to test its 2 related nanomagnetic detection systems. These rigs are designed to gather preliminary, definitive quantitative data under highly controlled conditions. Priority testing has now commenced on the first of these rigs, a second iteration designed to simulate MML's lab-on-chip detection method, whereby nanoparticles. Hold on one second. I have a dog over here. my mascot over here is sitting there scratching, so I think he needs a flea bath or something. All right, so priority testing has now commenced. The thing, all right, it was right there. This patented design is envisioned to be embodied with a commercial test strip where the Hall sensors will be integrated in a disposable test strip. The Hall sensors then being permanently and accurately located. Testing is designed to methodically measure in the detective ability of the MIDS system. Firstly, pure magnetic nanoparticles in the sub 200 nanometer to 100 micrometer range are being tested. These particles are dosed in a liquid suspension into a test side wells in defined multi-nanolite size volumes. MML subsequently plans to test modern composite magnet beads in the 1 to 3 micrometer range, such as those used in highly sensitive tropion assays. Initial testing of very small volumes of very small pure magnetic nanoparticles has already produced encouraging results, with relatively large and clean detective signals being recorded. Based on these first results, MML expects it will be able to similarly detect magnetic beads, which may have a lower magnetic signal density but higher individual volume. MML expects refinement will be made to the simulation rig to further improve reproductivity of the results and the better informed design prior to the production of the prototype lab on chip test strip. A round of testing to a similar protocol is also planned on the second rig, the first iteration construction designed to employ the viability of a magnetic bridge nanostructure, for which MML submitted a patent application on January 19th, 2017. We believe that in addition to cardiac markers, the MIDS technology platform can be applied across a wide spectrum of diagnostic tests. Proof of detection is the first step in applying the MIDS technology to cardiac markers and other INOSA tests. The company believes there is an enormous potential market for the highly accurate cardiac marker assays conducted by a handheld device at the POC. The company's target is to develop a handheld device which can achieve gold standard laboratory accurately or better, with results delivered at the POC within minutes. So that's pretty much their latest press release. These guys are on the QB as well. So if you have any information or you're looking for more information to start your due diligence, just go right over to the ZENO. David, did I lose you?
No. I'm sorry. I just fell asleep. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I got totally thrown off. This mascot's going to have to start going to doggy daycare because I can't keep bringing him to my office or actually, I got a better solution.
All right. So if you guys are looking for the rest of that he just went over, it's available over here on Investors Hangout. Company profile, time of sales, recent news, filings, financials, all those buttons you see it right here is completely available. ZENO, again with the chart. Let me go ahead and put the price in here. I tend to forget that quite often, unfortunately, but I tried to put the price in right in the beginning. All right, so gap at 92.94 might fill before it moves off the 10-day simple moving average, 89.60. Resistance at $1 and $1.10. Support at 86.78 and 68.67. Again, so if you feel that this video helped you in any way, make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. If you have a hot stock that you'd like to share with us, head over to investorshangout.com/live.